Brilliance Audio presents Up All Night, Ted Turner, CNN, and the Birth of 24-Hour News by Lisa Napoli, performed by the author. In memory of my father, Vincent, a news junkie before anyone called it that. And for the other Ted, my one and only, who voluntarily gave up the sets. Someday, I'm going to be the first person in the history of the world to talk to everyone. I'll be able to talk to all the world's leaders and bring peace to the world through television. Ted Turner. March 2001. His handsome face tired, his silver hair and mustache now fully white, his speech as bombastic as when reporters first anointed him the Mouth of the South, a nickname he despised, Ted Turner grabbed the Goldsmith Career Award for Excellence in Journalism as he ascended the stage at the Forum of Public Affairs at Harvard University. He found the honor amusing. Before him, it had been bestowed on luminary broadcast journalists like Ted Koppel, Mike Wallace, Barbara Walters, and Leslie Stahl, venerable practitioners whose networks Ted had charged after with nuclear force, changing the very nature of TV. Though he'd never reported a story in his life, though he'd long ago derided news as evil, he supposed he had been a journalist of sorts. After all, he still drew a paycheck from a media company, Time Warner, which had acquired his Turner Broadcasting years earlier, including the service for which he was being feted that night, CNN, a source of news to 2 billion people around the globe. Heck, way back in grade school, he'd hawked newspapers at a streetcar stop for a penny a pop. Didn't that count as journalism? Even as a kid, he'd been a salesman above all else, shouting, "Extra!" to the passers-by to suggest that the latest issue promised big, breaking news. It wasn't an extra, he confessed to the audience, who lapped up his irreverence, but I was trying to sell these goddamn papers. After a few too many drinks at the pre-event dinner party, he propped up the framed commendation on the seat of a chair next to the podium. The citation proceeded to fall to the floor. He left it there. "It won't stand up," he said, "and I'm having trouble doing the same myself." As much as the cocktails, the dismal facts of life since the dawn of the new millennium had knocked him.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?